two or more gathered, you know, pass it up. Thank you for the opportunity to serve as your state senator. I appreciate that very much. It's been a great honor to serve you. I would like to give you a report about a trip I made yesterday, not at taxpayer expense, by the way. I want to start by telling you that. And I went to Washington, D.C. to listen to the redistricting case that we have argued before the Supreme Court yesterday. And while none of us know what the court's going to do until they actually step out, what I will tell you is that I left there knowing a couple of things, that there's 5 solid votes on that court to tell the San Antonio court, you've overstepped your bounds. You need to I think depending on how the opinion is written, we might even be able to pick up a couple of the other justices who typically don't vote with the Republican appointed judges. The other thing that I walked out of there with, and I don't want to get too far off in the weeds, but you know, during the last session, we had someone, the senator from Fort Worth, who caused a special session by an hour-and-a-half filibuster. Now, as my friend Jane Nelson said, I've talked on the phone longer than an hour-and-a-half. That's not really a filibuster that she stood up there for an hour-and-a-half. But she forced us into a special session, and then she's the one who's filed the lawsuit on the Senate plan that your legislature enacted. And so she's the reason that we were in court. And Justice Roberts said her case really hinges on one thing, and that is, should we have to should we be forced to draw minority coalition districts that bring together 2 different minority groups to elect really a Democrat is what they're going for, not their candidate of choice. And Justice Roberts made it crystal clear that the Supreme Court has never opined that that should be the case, and they won't be doing it, I don't think, as long as he's sitting there as Chief Justice. So I feel very good that her case is going to be dismissed. I also am very encouraged and hopeful that the court will act quickly and expeditiously to get this back in front of the San Antonio court and tell them, there's no doubt in my mind, they're going to say you need to respect what the legislature has done, and the only changes that you should make is where you think there is a substantial chance that the legislature has erred. And I don't believe that we did that when we moved these maps last time. So thank you again. I appreciate the opportunity to serve you, and I just wanted to take the chance to give you that little update about what I've been up to. Thanks a lot.